Welcome to Geometry, Lesson 6-1, Part 2, Properties and Attributes of Polygons. In this video, we're going to talk about how to find angle measures inside a polygon and outside of a polygon. So we're going to start off with the polygon angle sum theorem. Now for this theorem, you don't necessarily need to know the name of it, but you do need to know how to apply it. All it says is that the sum of the interior angles in a polygon can be found using the formula n minus 2 times 180, where n is the number of sides of the polygon. So if you have a hexagon, which has 6 sides, you would do 6 minus 2, then times 180. Now, if you know that the polygon happens to be regular, you can find each interior angle by taking the result and dividing by the number of angles, which is 6. Okay, so if you have a hexagon, you would do 6 minus 2 is 180 times 180. Then divide by 6 to get the total measure of each angle. So let's see some application questions of this. In this example, you're asked to find the sum of the interior angles of a convex octagon and then find the measure of each interior angle of that convex octagon, assuming that it is regular. So pause the video, find each of those measures, and then press play to check your answers. For the first question, you would just do 8 minus 2 times 180, which is 1080 degrees. For the second question, you would do the same calculation and then divide by 8 to get 135 degrees. Now you have 2 more questions to do. The first one says find the measure of each interior angle of a regular nonagon. And the next one, you have to find the measure of each interior angle of this quadrilateral. But notice they're all different measurements. So pause the video, see if you can figure them out, and then press play to see how I did it. Okay, in the first example, I'm just going to do 9, which is the number of sides, minus 2 times 180, and divide by 9. So I get 1260 divided by 9, which is 140 degrees, and that's my final answer. For the second one, I know that a quadrilateral has 4 sides. So I did 4 minus 2 times 180 to get the total number of degrees inside that quadrilateral. Then I took all of the angles and I added them together and made it equal to that amount. Then I just solved the equation. I found out C was 45. So then I just took it and plugged it back into my expressions. So angle P and angle R is 45. Q and S are both 3 times 45, which is 135. So we have one more theorem and one more formula. The polygon exterior angle sum theorem says that all of the exterior angles of a convex polygon add to 360 degrees. And if a polygon is regular, you can find each exterior angle by taking 360 degrees and dividing by the number of sides, or the number of angles if you prefer. Okay, so let's see an example about that. In this example, it says find the measure of each exterior angle of a regular hexagon. And then in the next part, you have to find the value of A in this polygon. Again, notice that A is part of these expressions here. So pause the video, try and solve those 2 questions, and then press play to check your answers. In this first question, a hexagon has 6 sides, so all I had to do was 360 divided by 6 to get 60 degrees. In the next question, I know that all of these added together will be 360 because they're the exterior angles. So I just added them together to get 20A. I made it equal 360, and I found out that A is 18. So that's it for this lesson. Please let me know if you have any questions.